Hi.
Hi, Daddy.
What do you think of this?
Cool. Does the snow stick things together?
It does.
Oh.
I'm using it as glue.
No.
You don't think it looks like a castle yet? Hello. Welcome back to my Ice Igloo build. My silly idea that is kind of not too dissimilar from building a castle out of toothpicks. It takes an absurd amount of time without actually having much of the practical benefits, but it's fun, okay? It's awesome. Follow along, you hoser. Hello.
Hi.
Can you see if we're in focus?
I have no idea.
Good to see you.
You too?
It's I did think that I'd have more kid involvement so far in the project. Why haven't they been helping out?
Well, the last 2 days have been crazy cold. Today feels like this is the perfect winter day.
-20 in Ontario hits way different than -20 in BC.
It does.
This is like lovely.
This is perfect.
This is
warmer
t-shirt weather.
Gets wet.
Yes.
You don't want it wet. You want it fluffy and nice.
So I've been trying to make a glass table, ice table. It's cracked every time. I've got a fence worth of evidence of cracked tabletops. Wow, your eyes are beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow.
In contrast, you have an icicle forming on the tip of your nose.
Give us a tour.
Well, I don't know if a tour is what I can give because I haven't been here much. Now these blocks, these are something. These look, okay, how much does something like this weigh? This looks massive.
My math's a little off because these are taller now,
Yeah, I
but
was gonna say, this is more than a foot for sure.
it's
What's that,
300
20
plus
inches?
pounds for one of those top ones.
This clear ice? Oh my goodness.
Should I try take off the white tops, or do we like seeing the white tops through the layers? Because there's going to be slush mortar between the blocks, so there will be some white.
I feel like the benefit of getting rid of the white doesn't outweigh the you're just chopping off half your progress.
Yeah.
To get rid of the white. That doesn't feel worth it.
Where should we start stacking blocks?
Like the location of the igloo?
Yeah, I'm going to do it somewhere here. Where do we think we should start?
I feel like here
Yeah,
looks pretty good.
yeah. Lie down on the ground. Give me an example of size. Perfect. Last time I was in an igloo and slept in it, I didn't talk about how the sleep went.
You talked to me about it.
It was the worst sleep of my life.
Yeah, that's what I've heard since.
It was the coldest sleep of my life.
This is totally fine to step on, I'm assuming.
I don't know. You want to try it out? Do a little dance?
I just did.
Do you know how to do the gritty?
No, I have no idea what that is.
Can you do a little dancey dance? Do one of your awesome dances.
I don't have any.
I'll put cool music, I promise. Yeah.
What do you
That's
want
good.
me to do?
That was fantastic. That was lovely. Wow. What's the pitch, my love?
The Make Stuff, road to 1 million. Levi's on YouTube full time. Full time, all year. You should like and subscribe because Levi's awesome. And this is his job. This is what pays our bills.
This is for my male audience.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. My stupid camera stopped recording. Maybe because it was too cold? So the cool part about the ice that freezes back over the hole is that it freezes with a lot less impurities. So I've got a plan for these if I can find a way to harvest them without them cracking. Oh man. Oh, come on! Oh my gosh. So yesterday, this was an open hole. Overnight, it has frozen. It's got this really cool surface, looks beautiful, but we want to see, is it thick enough for me to stand on overnight? Okay, let's see how thick things are today. Look at that. This is just over 2 inches thick just from overnight. I haven't gotten a perfect sheet of clear ice because anytime that you start to move around it, cracks immediately appear, which is why when I'm gonna try to do a domed roof, I really wanna make sure that's solid if I'm gonna sleep underneath it, because each one of these blocks is close to 50 pounds, and if they're over my head, that's like thousands of pounds of ice that I don't want falling down onto me.
All right, Jasper, let's watch.
Oh! You ready? Wow, let's go. That was easy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun, the glass clear section. We're gonna have to cut off the end. Cool. Here's my beautiful table. I'm pretty thrilled about this, I'm not gonna lie, but let's move on to some progress. Okay, this is exciting. About to place the first blocks of the first wall. Behold, Nice. Woo-wee. Hi.
Hi, Daddy.
What do you think of this?
Cool. Does the snow stick things together?
It does.
Oh.
I'm using it as glue, building a wall.
Let's put this on top.
You want to put that on top?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, you can come help me move a different block. Can you use your bulldozer to pile up some snow over there?
Yes.
Ember, can you come help me grab this one?
Yes.
Yeah, good bulldoze. Okay, can you lift? Lift.
Wow. There.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay, let's lift up this clock. Oh.
Lift really heavy.
Mom, my tippy toes.
Yep. Go around. Keep holding. Keep holding. Jasper, block coming in.
There.
Is it starting to look like a castle?
No.
You don't think it looks like a castle yet?
Yes.
Do you want a nice castle? Jasper, what do you think about our nice ice wall?
Good.
Are we building it tall?
Yeah, and nice and heavy.
Do you think it's going to be a house, or what do you think it's going to be?
Igloo.
Igloo. That's my boy.
Looking great. 2 layers tall.
I know the wall isn't that big, but my plan is by tomorrow to have made a lot of progress when you're sleeping. I want to have an ice castle for you, or something that looks like an ice castle tomorrow. What is that? Oh, I love you, kiddo. Can you picture it? It's gonna be awesome. Well, this is a lot of fun. It's nice to actually be assembling the blocks. I don't actually know if it's working or if the look is gonna arrive where I want it to, because what I see right now looks horrendous. It looks like plywood. That's what it looks like, and that's not what I'm going for at all. Good morning. Almost have my first full section of wall here. And I'm also a little panicking because today's the last day I have to work on this. So we have to motor. And the structure so far is working brilliantly because I'm needing to cut and shape things as they go in place just because of how persnickety this is. So I'm not stressed about that. When the blocks are leaning up against the truss structure, I can then cut them and not worry about everything falling over. Well, I should have guessed that things were going too smoothly for something not to go wrong soon. The good news is we've got arched walls that are super strong, anchored all the way down to the ground, supported by my scaffolding on the inside. Problem is, to do this finishing stuff, I've got to do a lot of tapered cuts on the blocks. And look what I just did. Broke the chain on the chainsaw. And it just so happens we bought the only 20-inch chainsaw in a very far driving radius. So today's my last day, and there absolutely is not a single replacement chain for this saw anywhere nearby. Which yikes, don't have a saw, but this just put a full stop on progress. If I don't have a cutting device, I am kind of, My sister-in-law offered to drive into town and check. Yoo-hoo! Hello! Any midsummer blowout supplies? Did they have any bars or anything?
They got a bar and they got 2 chains.
Beautiful. What length?
18 inches.
Okay, we can work with 18. Beautiful.
Let's do it.
Beautiful. Look at that. The chain on the chainsaw. The bar's a little bit shorter, but she is ready. Woo! We are back in business, baby. I'm fired up. Now, I can't decide what's more important. I like the idea of chopping the roof blocks into smaller sections so they follow the curve better. I think I want them like yay wide. I think that means I can just, like, you see this clear section here at the bottom? I think I can essentially cut along that line for all of them. If I don't put the saw into the warming box in between setting it down, the chain freezes to the bar. That's pretty great. Now, I can't remember how much I talked about it in this video already because my memories are blurring together. But life's better when you make stuff. I've been thinking about that a lot. And it was so helpful for me when I was starting out in my filmmaking career. Like, I did not want to go 10 years without making a film I was proud of. It's just funny that the things that I know work well for me, it's embarrassing to myself sometimes that I just forget to keep doing them. And especially when I was getting into filmmaking, this slogan written down on my laptop is what helped me finish my first film, my first documentary, Untethered. And that itself was a battle over my brain, where I'd been making videos for 6 years, calling myself a storyteller, but I did not feel like one, and I had not made a story I was proud of. And so to finish Untethered as a film and be proud of it, this was like, I'm now a filmmaker. So it's kind of interesting to me where I don't know if any single video I make this year will reach the magnitude of that single film for me in my life was, but certainly my expectation and what I've been thinking about, especially as I just kind of work away here, you know, I'm really hoping that this year will be the totality of showing up regularly and actually doing YouTube full time. I'm hoping when I look back at it, my expectation when I reach the finish line of this year is to be proud of just a mountain of finished things. If you want a sticker, Life's Better When You Make Stuff sticker, a reminder for yourself, our top level channel members, we're gonna send you out some. So if you want one, I think it's a pretty sweet message. If you would like a sticker, a Life's Better When You Make Stuff sticker to remind you as well to go make things, to keep using your hands, to keep building things, to keep embracing imperfection, for our channel members, the people who make these videos possible, for our top tier, we are sending them Life's Better When You Make Stuff stickers. So if you would like one, if you want to put one on your water bottle, this is a fantastic way to support the channel. Become a channel member, help make it happen. Thank you so much. I hate pitching myself. I hate asking for support. This is a monumental moment. Make a nice slushy mixture. Slosh it all around a little bit. That's a pretty skookum march right there. Okay, friend, here's the deal. I haven't been sure how to finish this off. The big reveal, also showing it to my daughter and kind of wrapping the whole thing up, is going to be in the final installment of the series. My promise to you is, if you watch that final full episode, the whole thing, there'll be shots and moments in there that you haven't seen so far that I hope blow your mind a little bit and get you excited. So that's just that. If you want a playlist of other winter videos, check that out there. Thanks for following along. And if you want to help out these videos, sending them to a friend you think might enjoy them actually helps massively. We're just trying to build this audience one person at a time, and you can help me do that. So thank you. I'm fired up. I'm so pleased. That's it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, life's better when you make stuff. Peace.